I'll make a note of this.
Fungi growing cabinets. This seems to be a place where they grew organic compounds for their self-made medication. This label reads, it's certain. Yeah, but to us it was very useful when making antidepressants. Very important, you know. Can't forget the.
Kathy, where the hell are you?
I'm sorry, Sarah, but you're hurt and Ryan's the only one that can help. I just thought it best
You
to...
disobeyed my orders. We're on a mission. Kathy, that's not how this works. You're putting yourself and the mission at risk. I'm your commander now. Do you understand?
Little
Do
bit,
you understand, Kathy?
sort of.
Yes, I copy.
Going out on your own is completely reckless. You've taken the only functional rover, so if anything happens, you'll be on your own.
You're right.
If you see any signs of life, come right back. Okay?
I will.
Be safe and stay in touch.
The funny part is, considering the fact that we're probably not gonna find our father here alive. Sorry to say it, Kath, but with what we've seen thus far, I'm doubtful we're gonna find him here alive. Considering that fact, they can't actually touch us because we're the only ones that can possibly figure out how to work that machine and then how to actually make more of them. Because you're gonna need more than one to fix what you've done to Earth. Wee okay, love having rovers. So much fun. Oh! Wonder if we rover drift. Wanna rover drift? I guess we're out looking for the other arcs. Ooh, we could definitely drift. God, I love this. Seems so open. Seems so quiet. Seems so snowy. For Mars, this seems snowy. Maybe I'm wrong. Is there snow on Mars? Maybe this isn't snow. Whoa. Smart. I wouldn't trust him with them either. So clearly our plan is not to go back to him. Do feel a little bad about abandoning Ryan, but he didn't exactly tell us about the guns, now did he? Well, they're never gonna be found again. Our base.
Sarah, I just arrived.
What do you see?
I don't really see any signs of life from here. The facility seems abandoned and pretty beaten up, like the quarry I told you about. I'm gonna go take a closer look.
If you find anyone, you don't engage them on your own. Come straight back, understood?
I will.
Yeah,
There's something here.
but like, get to Odum base. How are you exactly going to, you know, enforce that?
Is that light, Una? Let's find a way down.
Can I actually move? How about the gondola?
That does not look trustworthy. I better find a way down to make it across the ice.
Okay, oh, so it is ice. So it's snowy and icy up here. Wow, okay. Also, how long do you think it's gonna take before we hear a... did you take the guns? I don't distrust Ryan, but at the same time, he didn't exactly, as far as I know, he didn't exactly come to us. He didn't inform us. He didn't tell us about the fact that what she was doing. And for some reason, part of me feels like even our sister didn't know. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh no. This cat, I'll tell you, it's a terrible idea.
That was close.
Ah! Oh, come on. Why'd you let go? Sometimes I wonder if the climbing just doesn't work right. It's a little picky sometimes. Yeah, and with an injured Sarah, Ryan's not gonna be able to follow. And, I mean, I don't entirely blame Ryan for taking her side, sort of. But at the same time, silence doesn't mean innocence. The dude has held back information clearly, and he's stuck with his continued trust in Sarah and her kind of forceful taking of command, despite the fact that we are the sister of the original commander, which I'd say should outrank experience. You know, we would take advice from Sarah, but we are the sister. We should have been commander. Instead, she just took the position of commander. Here we go.
Kat, how are you getting on?
The facility is surrounded by ice. Making my way across it now.
Could be their water processing facility.
Maybe. How's it going over there?
We found something incredible. The missing ark. It's called Ark Vita.
Yeah,
That sounds familiar.
that's when your
That's not
father
even the
escaped in.
incredible bit. Apparently, Vita has a databank of millions of Earth's flora and fauna species.
Oh.
Many of them extinct. And it can recreate them. It's a bioprinter.
A bioprinter.
It has all the ingredients to create life.
Incredible.
All those animals we've lost, vegetation we haven't seen for decades, we could bring it all back.
But we can't find it.
Its location isn't on any records. It just vanished.
Yeah, that makes
So if you
sense.
find any information on its whereabouts, let us know.
Copy that.
There's two possibilities. Either MacArthur, in his tyrannical raid, hid Ark Vita to avoid anyone getting a hold of it and to try and force the people into compliance with what he wanted. Or her father hid Ark Vita when he realized it was at risk and in danger, and he knew that it was one of the things that he had done. Hide Ark Vita, contact his daughter. He knew if he contacted his daughter, she'd get here. One way or another, she would get here, and she'd understand what he left behind. Odum cable car. The cable car system used to transport people and cargo by the looks of it. The place looks just as beaten up as Herxel. Would this be a place survivors would hold up? Maybe. Depends. Were there survivors? Did anyone actually make it this far? And we do... Maybe throwing those guns was a bit of a bad idea, because we do have MacArthur to worry about still. He is a threat. Problematic threat. One that we have to worry about. Whoa. Hi. Okay. Weird little decrepit robot. Sorry I bothered you. There it is. I'm walking in circles. How the hell do I get there? Here we go. Missed this one I was looking about. Ironically enough, the climbing axis indicated right where I needed to go. Guess you follow the flags. Oh, it's not in good shape. Okay, well, I'm on. Don't think we're gonna tell them that. I guess we go in. We do have our climbing axis. Cat, you are prepared to kill a person, right? Just in case? Bludgeon them with a climbing axe?
Hello?
You know that thing that you always tell people in horror movies not to do, which is call out hello to the possible killers in the abandoned place that the characters are entering. Yeah, that's you right now. Don't be calling out to people. We do know there was bad guys in this situation, MacArthur and his lot. So, yeah, let's not test whether or not they're here. If they're here, let's get the jump on them. And if it's not them, we may still have to bludgeon them with a pickaxe. Is it bludgeoning? It's stabbing, isn't it? Not bludgeoning. It's incredible that they created all of this. Despite everything going on, they still created something like this.
Whatever Odum's function was, this data suggests its output was declining drastically. And that highlighted structure, I think that's where we're headed.
Maybe. What exactly was it producing? We can just turn a corner and see someone. Maybe this can shine some light on the subject. Okay, so this mentions some kind of market trading between people. Apparently 3 people talked about the market. She put that in quotations right in front of him. He mentioned that she should throw him in the bridge, which is kind of disrespectful to the people. But then she said that the whole ground just shook and that something happened at the main complex. The hell was this place?
Seems like they were growing food here too, by the looks of it. It says here these crops were all affected by unexpected mutations.
Once again, evolution. That's kind of what happens when you completely change an environment like that. You end up with evolutionary changes.
Oh man, this looks eerie.
Silver?
Are those markings of electrical damage on the locker? I don't like the looks of this.
I don't either. Oh, we got 8 rogue ASCs. And as well, those look like silver bars.
I think this is hydroponic farming gear.
You don't know? This isn't like your area of expertise? I guess not.
So this is where they manufactured the antidepressants themselves. Mass distributed, right along with the food.
Jesus, it was that bad around here? I'm not sure this was entirely just leadership. I think there was some amount of just...
So I think this facility was their one-stop shop for water, food, and self-made medical supplies. But most signs indicate they were having a pretty rough time of the last few years. Almost akin to a famine.
These people were starving. And for what? MacArthur's pipe dream?
Well, we don't know
Seems
what
like
caused
it.
it happened yet, or if he was to blame, right?
Kathy, be careful,
I think
right?
he was to blame to
Will
some
do.
degree.
I'll
Jesus.
keep sending sit reps.
What is
So
that?
this is what they were growing here. This entire crate was meant to serve 50 people for an entire week.
Jesus.
That's way too little.
That's not even
I get why
worth...
people hoarded the stuff to barter with.
That's not even worth. Jesus, that's what they are. That's not even worth making. By the time you account for everything you expend to make the freaking thing, between time, energy, and just calories that you burn doing it, it's not even worth it. You need a balance. Otherwise, it just doesn't work, and eventually you collapse. Oh, I don't like that. Ayla, you are on this side, right? Also, you do have electrical protection, right? Please tell me you have, like, R2-D2 nipple shockers. No, but you can teleport. Ooh, what is that? I see interesting little holograms I'm curious about now. Keep expecting to turn the corner and find a body. I'm waiting to hit that point. It's gonna happen. What happened here? Here we go.
It was like just falling apart.
Great performance, but I still want that hummus on flatbread. You should have seen that woman who sold it, Isaac. Absolutely the most gorgeous woman in Chile.
Really? There's a convention in Amsterdam, before the whole thing. And, what was it called? Oh yeah, it was Beat and Bows, or something like Beat and Bows. Oh, such a silly name, it's so tasty.
I bet. You know it's crazy what we're doing here, right?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. People are starving because of these mutations. Instead, we make antidepressants so people don't think about it.
I know.
We can't even feed the people, Isaac.
Yeah, it's, science. It's an alien thing, really, sometimes.
This planet is alien to us. All the time.
MacArthur knows that you're organizing those meetings for Homewood. You should be more careful.
Someone needs to listen to the people. Give them a voice.
Well, what about the people who do want to be in this place?
Like you? Don't you want to go back to Earth? Back to your daughters?
Of course we want to see this. There's just no hope. I mean,
He
we're not even
does.
welcome back on Earth, Saving that planet is a lost cause. You know that.
Earth is not a lost cause. We can use the arcs to save it.
It's not the planet that I was referring to.
It's the
Never
people.
mind. You think Kathy's okay?
What? Of course she is. She's with Claire, right?
Just, I don't even know what she looks like. I don't know what she's into. She was so young when I left.
Calm down. Everything's all right. She's probably...
I really wanted her to be on that. I really did. She couldn't, and then I left her. I just left her that. I mean, I left her. I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father.
You're not
I know I'm a bad
father,
father. I'm a
Isaac.
terrible person. I just left. I
You're
left my
not a
daughter. I left
bad
my
father,
daughter.
Isaac. You're not.
Dad, why would you do that?
It's okay.
Just. Who would leave their daughter?
A desperate person would.
Sorry, I'll be right.
Okay, let's press on and find them. I'm fine, Ayla. Let's go.
Jesus, that was depressing. It actually really freaking hit the feels like a desperate man would. He knew if he stopped, they were gonna arrest him and take him away, and he wanted to see his daughters. Of course he did, but he also didn't want to see them suffer. And he wasn't referring to the planet. He knew with the technology they had, they could revive Earth. But would it fix anything? With the way people are, with the way humans are, with the way they act, so many times, in so many situations with the way humans have acted, he was referring to whether or not people could actually get their act straight. If they saved the planet in the next 20 years, would it be right back to where they left it? Would they be right back to where they started because people couldn't get their shit together? Because people couldn't do the right thing? That's what he was referring to. That's what he was referring to that was hopeless. Not the planets, the people. Not the home, but the hearts. Let's see if we can find them. And switch to you. I definitely walk off that edge. This is incredibly stupid. You know that, right, kid? Oh my god. Oh god. You're crazy. You know that, right? I know you're desperate to find your father and all, but Jesus. At least the death from the fall would have been instant. Holy shit, that's an old suit. That's like what we had on the moon. Exactly like them. They're not like the newer ones. Ninth day, 2nd month, 64th year. Is Homeward still on later? We had to push it to tomorrow, but yeah, 8:30 at Med Nursery. Rosa gonna be there? Yep, that's why we've postponed it. She was tied up. Hey, just be sure you know it's hush hush, right? Of course I know it's hush hush. See you then. Where you at? We're starting. Paul? You there?
Should jot that down.
Even though, like, he maybe was thrown into prison, there's still an eerie deathness to that. To his lack of response.
I'll make a note of this.
Fungi growing cabinets. This seems to be a place where they grew organic compounds for their self-made medication. This label reads, yeah, but it was very useful when making antidepressants. Very important, you know. Can't forget that. Even more depressing, the place where they made the antidepressants was also extremely just away from everything. It was isolated? Whoa. Yeah, stuff's busted. What the hell happened? That is awesome looking though. You know what I would have loved for this game? A photo mode. That would have been awesome. Thought that was a corpse. I'm still waiting for the corpses. So waiting, just find a pile of them. What happened to you?
Should jot that down.
Heating coil. This coil seems to have been purposely destroyed with great force. Who would do this to our own food and water supply? Maybe a desperate man losing control of everything he thought he ever owned or had? Or maybe Homeward. Maybe they did it. Out of desperation to make MacArthur listen. There we go.
William, you're hurting me.
And you are hurting all of us. We might not recover from this. I thought many things of you, Rosa, but
I did not do this.
Whether you planted the bomb is irrelevant. Your words lit the fuse. People will die because of Homewood.
Are you serious? People are already dying because of Outward.
Do you understand what this attack does to our production pipeline? We'll have to shut down several greenhouses. Food production will drop even more than it already has.
I abhor what happened here. It hurts us all. But I don't blame them either. They've screamed and shouted, but you've not listened.
I know you control Homewood more than you're willing to admit. Call them off, and we might have a chance to make it out of this as a whole.
No.
No?
You imprisoned us and forced us to leave our families, our homes. If this is what's necessary to shake everyone awake, so be it. If you'll excuse me, I'm needed in medical.
Damn.
Sarah, that Homewood group set off a bomb here. They destroyed the heating coils used to melt the ice. They attacked their own water supply.
Rosa's people?
I don't think she was involved, but yeah. They used this water to grow food, drink, bathe, everything. Just reckless.
It's desperate.
People at the end of their rope do desperate things to get what they want.
I guess.
Yeah. Ironically enough, as stupid as...
I actually wanted to say something else, too.
What'd you find the guns missing?
Sorry. About Claire. About how I've been since we got here. I'm gonna miss her so much.
Me too.
I feel like I'm taking it out on... You needed support, and I've not been there.
No kidding. You called me a traitor.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Sarah.
Let's bring these arcs back, okay? For Claire.
At this point, I do kind of agree with her on the fact that we should bring the arcs back, because every time we think we've nearly found somebody, we just find the remnants of them. Just nothing. And ironically enough, that same desperation that causes that same stupidity sometimes also often is the reason people survive. Humans survive, humans become better. Sometimes you need that desperation to force that change. Whoa. It's flooded. Is it? Ooh, yes. Huh. I'd be a little concerned about activating stream points right now. Point that there. That there. Place. That there. There. Whoa. Okay. Here's still a 3. I need a reducer. I think I'm able to place that. Then fire this. Which should power that splitter, powering its window and that door, which should allow me to use this 3 power to then power the exit. Or at least the entrance into our next area. There we go. Those splitters aren't that complicated
Okay,
once you
let's go.
understand them. I understand that they drop the power by 1 and they... Oh crap. Oh crap. Here we go. Once you understand that they drop the power by 1 and they don't necessarily have to be connected to 2 things, it's actually really easy to understand them. Ooh. I haven't seen one of you in a while, now have I? There we go. Ooh! Thing's still got some weight to it, even in the water. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No! No, don't you! Oh, no, 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 no. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Ay! Whoa! Maybe I shouldn't have done that while those were spinning. One of those may come flying back into the level and kill me. Actually, that's not good. The fact that an entire lower level is completely flooded is not good. Well, the elevator's not working. We got a transfer outside? Whoa.
Kathy, are you any closer to that signature?
Think so.
God.
What?
Kat? Do you copy?
What is that?
Kat? Do you still read me?
Um.
Kat? Kathy?
Yeah, I had a feeling she wasn't gonna respond because I think we just found people. Maybe? About to find out. Of course, main door's completely bunged up. Gonna have to find another way in. Here we go. Come on, people. Actually really freaking excited to see if there's anyone here. Whether or not we found her father, or whether or not there may actually be a way forward. Part of me is also worried what we might find. Oh. Well, I don't see anyone. It looks abandoned. It was just vines. What? Whoa. Huh. What'd you find? Hey. Hologram. Wow. That's actually kind of cool. There we go.
I just spoke to Remco. He says the yield is unsalvageable.
How did we not catch this new mutation? How long until the ration plan is back on track?
I think we need to completely reevaluate our projections. With the heating coils out and no alloy from Herschel, we're already purifying water 35% slower than before, and
Oh.
Rosa is fighting her own feelings of guilt and shame. That's why she started Homewood. She thinks it'll redeem all the tough choices she had to make on the moon. Mighty brave Rosa operates out of fear and ego, just like the rest of us. Do you remember the Antarctic catastrophe? I was there. I'm the only survivor left. Our second attempt at a self-sustained biosphere, and we destroyed it in less than 3 years. Because of pointless arguments, petty squabbling. Intelligent, sane people devolved into stupid, irrational cavemen. Tell me this, Isaac. Why does emotion always triumph over pragmatism? Why were our last years on Earth accompanied by endless wars over resources? Why can't humanity ever work in unison? Because we are and always will be too selfish to do what needs to be done. Soon, Earth will be just as uninhabitable as Mars. Because of us. Not the rabbits or the bees, nor the cancer cells that spread through my wife like wildfire. We did that. I will not let it happen here. We will persevere and we will succeed. Outward was working. Outward is working. The chaos she breeds will end it all. You understand that, don't you?
Yes.
Then explain to me, Isaac, why you helped her with her psych ward and why you spend time socializing with her. It is time you choose, Isaac, which side you are actually on.
It's not about science. Rose and I are good friends.
You don't get to sit on the fence about this. Outward or Earth, Isaac?
I'm here for Outward, William. You know that. I don't give a damn about Earth.
He doesn't mean that.
Not giving a damn about Earth.
You gonna say something? He doesn't mean that. I think he was saying that mostly because he was confronted with a desperate, crazed man. And it's ironic that he complains about the selfishness of human beings being the reason we and not succeed at unifying as one people, and then goes and forces Isaac to make a decision of which side he is on, and tells him he's not allowed to be on the fence and just agree with both sides having good points. The irony there is palpable. So they were trying to make a biosphere, which makes sense. That's the best way to create a habitable zone. Because if they can create a biosphere, which is essentially an artificial version of Earth here on Mars, contained in a gigantic artificial sphere, then that would allow them to increase production of everything, allow them to move around more freely, hell, even increase happiness amongst the colonists, because they wouldn't be trapped in the same corridors day in and day out. So a biosphere would be a really good way to move forward. Okay, we're back to Crazy Land. You're with me,
I remember
Ayla?
when he said that before.
Whoa. I'm not sure how much he meant it, though. He's confronted with a raving crazed man. He'd say anything for his own safety.
Kathy, everything okay? Hey? You okay? You sure? You feel a bit cold. Are you sure you're okay? Do you want a blanket or something? Hey, I'm with you. A drink, okay? You okay? Sure. Okay, don't worry. I'll do it. I'll do it. Just... Please, tell me what the hell you were thinking. You do not take a child to that sunken death trap in the bay. The WSA can teach her all that
I
training.
wanted to teach them myself. I know I don't trust them.
I don't trust you. Because my opinion counts for nothing anymore. I've lost custody, so I've lost the say in the matter. Whereas you simply appear back on Earth to take her, and that's that.
I am her father.
Oh, I know. State made damn sure I acknowledge that fact. Even though her father thinks it's perfectly okay for a little girl to go and live on the moon.
Can we go back home? Please?
Yes. We're leaving soon. What? I'm sorry you don't understand, but this is what's going to happen.
You are being a selfish and terrible father, acting out of your own fear and pain.
You have no idea what you're talking
You
about.
both know full well you are choosing to be on the moon for some inconceivable reason instead of focusing your talent and effort here on Earth.
I don't give a damn about the Earth. All I care about is her.
Selfishness
And what
of
about me, Dad?
humanity.
Oh, Claire. Oh, Claire. You know I love you, right? Claire, please.
Hey. It is. Just say goodbye, Abby. I'll see you again someday. I promise.
Claire. Please, please, Claire.
Damn. I can understand him being scared, the earth falling apart, resources dwindling to a point that we're literally having wars over him. I can understand it. At the same time, I can understand her side of it. That's the problem. Most times.
Do you read me?
I'm here.
Jesus, Cat. You scared us.
Scared
What
me.
happened?
It must have been interference. I didn't get your calls. I found the signature.
Wait, you went in without us?
There's no one here. Just overgrown weeds and half-dead plants.
So what did we pick up then?
We saw oxygen consumption occurring when the sun was setting, right? Vegetation actually uses up oxygen at night instead of producing it, so I guess that's what that was.
Damn it. Alright. Cat, head back here and we'll try to figure out what to do.
And that's the worst part, is 99% of the time, both sides are in some way or another right. Especially when it comes to pure outright survival. Both sides have a point. Both sides are right because both sides want the survival of people. Just they have different ways of approaching it. I don't remember doing this part. Oh! Whoa! Shit! Whoa, 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 okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! We're fine. We're fine. As desperate as humans can be, eventually they do
This place really wants me dead.
fail. We're under the ice. Oh, shit.
Taylor, I'm okay. Don't worry. I think I fell into their drilling network, so there must be a way out of here. Meet me at the rover.
Let's hope. Oh, no. This isn't good. Well, I mean, there wasn't much they could do. Like, there's no way they could have stopped that, and all they would have done if they followed me was end up right where I am. So them being here now wouldn't have changed anything. Oh, God.
This water is freezing.
I can tell. Please tell me that suit's insulated. So it'll help keep you somewhat warm. Oh, God. Down to 2.
Kathy, why did you want to come on this mission so badly?
What?
Saving Earth never seemed like a priority. What changed?
I'm a little busy, Sarah.
What changed? Answer me.
Sarah, I need your help in our living quarters. ASAP.
Yep.
I found some Alwardians.
Are you sure? Did they see you?
I wouldn't worry about that.
Oh, yep.
Kathy, get back here as fast as you can.
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm worried about why she's asking that. All of a sudden, damn it! Wait, she's asking that all of a sudden. I have a feeling we're gonna have some serious problems when we get back. But right now, we are a little busy, and this isn't like, oh, you know, we just don't want to speak to you because you're a bit of a traitorous bitch. Oh no, this is more, we're stuck under ice on Mars. There's no telling how freaking deep this is. There's no telling how long I have. So maybe, instead of wasting some of my oxygen speaking with you about how I'm a traitor as fuck, you let me climb my way out of this hole. There we go. Woo, we're free. Okay. We're free and we're alive. Chapter 7, Like Animals. Got an achievement.
I've made it back inside. Where do you want me to go?
We cleared the blockade for the elevator, so just take that up when you're ready.
Copy that.
I don't like the tone of her voice. I have a feeling she's discovered the guns and she's realized we may not be on her side. Yeah. It's as if you seem severely unstable and completely blinded by your mission that you can't see past it. I do agree the Arcs need to come back to Earth. I don't think there's anyone left here to save. But... do we? They tried fixing this planet and then everything went wrong. They couldn't do it. And since, as he said, soon Earth will be no more habitable than Mars, is it worth it? Or do we just go back and grab a select few? Well, we know you didn't do that.
Maybe we arrived too late.
Maybe we didn't. We have no idea what's behind this door.
No. One way to find out.
Is everything all right, Sarah?
I don't know.
Ooh, she's not gonna admit the
More
gun's
bodies.
missing. Yeah.
Security drones. Hate these things.
Yep.
You okay?
Seen these before.
Yeah. It's been years, I'm fine. But we should turn back, it's clearly not safe.
We need to find out what happened in Zadi.
But we're easy targets now without...
Let's look around and see what we can find. Be careful, everyone.
I have a feeling she doesn't quite know if it was him or us that
Better
got
write
rid of
that
the
down.
guns. Back on the moon. So he took over the base and caused the blackout? I think that was the case.
Anything
Hey.
you can...
Whoa.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Anything useful on there?
Its protocols are all messed up. Seems a kill switch turned it off, and likely the others too. But there's more code here. Something was altered before the kill switch was thrown. Hard to tell without doing a deep dive on the diagnostics.
Well, you take your deep dive, and we're gonna deep dive into this place. Hello? Jesus, I told you! First time we find them, it's gonna be as a bunch of bodies. Christ. Was that you, Ayla? That's not Ayla. That's not Alex either. Guys? Hi. When Ace met Ayla. Ace and Ayla have been very good friends for years, but... Ace? Hi? What are you doing? Guys, there's another ASC back here. And it's friendly, it's Ace. Huh. Yeah, feeling a lot less safe about this without your guns, are we?
Look at this. Outward or by the door, probably guarding the bridge. The security ASCs, MacArthur's own ASCs, are facing them, not homeward. So...
They were attacking outward instead of homeward.
Huh.
What's Sarah's deal with security ASCs?
one attacked her on the moon. It's the reason she got stuck there. During the blackout, she went to investigate the cause, and one knocked her out. That all led up to what happened with your dad, and you know the rest.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn. There's a body back here I can interact with. It wasn't working, though.
You
Here
see
we
what
go.
some of them are holding, Ayla? These people barricade the entrance. Why would they block their own escape? Unless they weren't trying to escape.
Maybe they didn't expect to be trying to escape.
Did that door just open by itself?
Yes, it did. This is where Ace is. Ace is back here.
What was that? I know that sound. Came from over there.
Ace! This would be a lot scarier if I didn't already meet you with Ayla. Ace? Where'd you go, little buddy? Not a security drone, you're friendly. Ace was your father's, wasn't he? Oh. Jesus Christ, yeah, I don't think there's anyone left. I think we're out of people to save. Ayla? I think that's Ayla. Where's Ace though? Jeez. Are any of them your father?
How does it come to this?
Petechial hemorrhages. Cyanosis. They suffocated.
What?
Everyone?
Yeah,
They cut off the oxygen.
both homeward and outward.
We have to leave.
MacArthur.
It's too dangerous.
Too dangerous. Sarah, there's no one left.
We don't know that. I mean, look what they did to each other.
Sarah, please calm down.
No. I mean, if there are any survivors, we have nothing to defend ourselves. We have to go back.
Oh, you could have
Ayla detects
waited.
holograms?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a council
Doesn't Alex do that too?
ASC.
No. And I've been trying to break the Lunar Council encryption key for years. How many of these have you found?
None of your
Only a
business.
couple?
Play it.
What?
Play it.
I'm not sure I want to. Considering everything around us, I'm not sure that's a great idea. And yes, of course she knows it. Only council ASCs can do this. There we go.
You are all delusional if you think Mars will ever be safe for us.
You destroyed Odum. It's unsafe here because of you.
We need to go home to Earth. We can't stay here.
Earth is a lost cause. Why don't you see that?
I will not die without seeing my family again.
People, please. Enough! Fighting like cornered animals. We're all better than that. Things here haven't been easy, but it's hardship we have to endure to make outward work.
He has
It's
a way with
hardship
words.
we had foreseen. Those of you who wish to return with the Arks, what do you think Earth will do with them? Who's at the front of the queue to be helped? You? Each and every one of you would be put on trial the moment your feet touch the ground. And what of the nations that don't get a say? That don't get control? What
There's
do
another
you
one.
think they will do?
They did war over
They will
resources
fight,
once
they will
before.
kill, and they will destroy. Like mindless, irrational beasts, they will destroy the Arks and each other. For over 30 years, we've known that Earth has passed the point of no return. In 30 more years, its surface will be near and distinct from that of Mars. Pushing the frontier of humanity always comes with a cost. But it's a price we have to pay for a better tomorrow. We can still move forward in unison and make this work. If only we...
Enough, William! We are done with your speeches. We are done being ignored. Your lofty talk of unity spits in the face of all those you've got locked up in medical. Desperate people who resorted to desperate measures. Your inaction and ignorance forced their hands. We miss our families and friends back on Earth. If our tech and our minds can help save it, we have to try. You forced us to board the Arks. You forced us to live and work in this nightmare. And now, you're forcing our hand. We will be heard, William. You will listen to us. Now, Julia.
She activated the security drones.
How... Rosa, what have you done?
After him! Rosa for all Homewardians! Grab MacArthur and get to the bridge!
Didn't go your way, did it? She activated the security drones.
It was Homeward. They used the ASCs to fight their way to the bridge.
I can't believe MacArthur pushed this to an all-out civil war.
MacArthur?
Yes, MacArthur.
They're both at fault.
The ASCs, the attack on Odum? Rosa is just as culpable, don't you think?
Rosa? You must be joking. These people have no choice. They didn't choose to be violent. MacArthur forced their hand.
That doesn't mean the ends justify the means. Rosa is just as guilty of this escalating as he is. Without her, none of this would have happened.
Using the oppressor's weapons against them is completely justified.
Doesn't that make her as much of a dictator as he was? She's imposing her will, just like MacArthur did. When you saw the hollow, not everyone wanted to leave.
This isn't some hypothetical moral dilemma from one of your dad's college lectures. This is clear cut.
Oh, yep, he's gonna be caught up with her. Let's get a move on. And it's kind of ironic she's talking about that whole moral dilemma thing, yet she brought guns here to shoot people with if they got in her way of her mission.
Ace?
Yeah, same one. The one
my God,
her...
it's Ace! He made it here with Dad.
Yeah, your father took him.
He's leading us somewhere. Ayla, could it be?
If you don't remember, in the first episode, Ace... Her father grabbed Ace and forced him to his command, forced him to his key instead of whoever he was originally attached to. She's clearly not happy about the whole hologram thing. Ace, buddy, where'd you go? Ace, stupid little bot, where'd you go? You're going that way. I want to go this way. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Someone set this up. There's reducers and splitters set up like they're set up by a person. Some kind of power puzzle going on around here, but I need access to the lower levels of the other side. I don't want to go past Ace, so I'm gonna climb down and follow him. Here, AC.
Ace,
Come
wait!
here, Ace. Ace!
How'd he get in there? Damn.
Probably override command.
Let's find a way in. Noted.
Concerned about trying another hologram. Last one was, not the greatest. Here we go.
Well, then make him authorize it.
Rosa, please stop this. This has all gone too far.
This is just the beginning.
Hacking the ASCs, storming medical to release the prisoners. Are you're not hearing the madness of it all?
MacArthur cut us off from Ark Labos, not me, Isaac. Why are you even here? To parlay on behalf of our glorious leader?
I came as a friend, please. Please listen to reason.
I'm done listening, and I'm done talking.
What about people who support Outward and want to thrive? The people you have security ASCs pointing their weapons at right now.
We are leaving today, and we're taking the Arks with us. If you want to help, go to the Panopticon and tell MacArthur to turn Labos back on. Otherwise, stay out of it.
He's trying to do the right thing.
Why? Why are they acting like this?
Desperation.
We've been through so much together. How is this happening?
Because despite how rosy people would love to see the world as, humans are in of themselves a selfish species. There's thousands of years showing that selfishness. Once before, again and again and again after that. We've seen this selfishness time and time again. Yet for some reason we never learn from it. We never learn how useless of an act it is and how destructive it can be. If I fire it there, I should also get a reducer. But I think I need to reduce... I think I need to reduce the power twice. And of course, I need to get Ayla to go in there and move the reducer? Oh, my brain's fried. I looked it up because I was like, I have everything. I swear I'm doing it right. My brain is so fried that I forgot that splitters already reduce it by 1, so it continuously going through that continued to lower it by 1. Sorry, Ayla. I was using her to look at the puzzle because it was much easier to do it that way. God, my brain was so fried I completely forgot about that fact. I watched it, I was like, why did it work for him but it didn't work for me? And then I realized I'm an idiot. Now I just need to place this here. Mid towards that. Now Ayla should be able to go get me the other one. It's much easier to do this as Ayla because she can just do that. Ain't that shows I've been doing this for too long. My brain's so fried I completely forgot about a basic thing that happens in this game. So we need to double reduce this. There we go, and there we go. God, my head is fried. I completely forgot about such a basic thing. There we go.
Isaac, are you in the Panopticon with MacArthur? Isaac, please respond. Isaac, are you still alive? I'm sorry it all came to this. Tell MacArthur to turn on Habitas. Isaac.
Was it MacArthur that turned it off? Or was it Isaac? Ace?
They murdered her. Savages.
She kind of brought it upon herself.
Still with Rosa after all these years? Why didn't you tell us where you were going?
I just saw Ace and went after him. Found another hologram. MacArthur shut down Labos to stop Rosa and Homewood from activating the launch sequence. Then, I think, he shut off the oxygen from the entire colony.
You've seen Isaac in these holograms, haven't you? We're leaving.
What?
What?
You don't
We'll
get to
restart
make
the
that
MPT
decision.
Connection to Labos from the bridge. We're gonna prep Habitas for launch and be gone before nightfall.
What about Arc Vita?
Rosa is dead, Kathy. Everyone is dead, and anyone that's left is probably armed and wouldn't hesitate to kill us.
But we haven't completed the mission.
We are a man down, and mission-critical gear that could have helped us is missing. Arc Vita may be important, but we don't know where it is, and we don't know if it's functional, and I will not risk the success of this mission on finding it. So
Success?
we are leaving now.
What
That is an order.
success? There's no point in a terraformer if you can't repopulate the plant population. It's not sustainable.
So, what do we do with this little guy?
I think she knows an override code.
Ace, turn around. ASC unit 63754-N. Ownership transfer. Lunar Council override. 170544. Isaac Johansson. Say your name.
Say my... Ryan Delyanin.
Aw, I kind of wanted Ace.
Well, this is new.
Yep, it's gonna follow you everywhere. It's creepy.
Kathy, align the dish with Arc Labos.
I really don't want to. I don't want to follow your command. Like, there is no point in a terraformer if you don't have any plants to restabilize the planet. It won't work. It's useless.
Now, Kathy.
Fuck you. Really, screw you. We did not see Isaac there. And yes, we want to find Isaac. He could probably save Earth. He's smarter than all three of us combined, and yet you want to abandon him. Just because of your petty grudge. Just because you're pissed about what happened on the moon.
My patience is running out, Kathy.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me? Then what are you gonna shoot me with? What are you gonna stick Alex on me? Well then who the hell is gonna align the dish for you? Cause you sure as hell can't do it, and neither can he. You can't touch me. Yeah, I still gotta listen to your fuck ass. I really hate you. Connection made.
It's done.
Right. Ryan, conduct final checks, and then we're gone.
On it.
Sarah.
What the?
What was that? Was that Labos? Did Lobos just fall out of the sky? Okay, you can't blame me for that. I didn't touch anything. What are you looking at me for?
What did you do?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
I did that on purpose. What?
Sarah, stop.
That was our last way off the planet.
Sarah, stop.
There is
Stop.
no way home.
Sarah,
That was our
stop.
last way to
Get your head
power
straight.
the Earth.
Sarah,
We
stop
are
it.
not going
Keep
home.
holding yourself.
That's what you're more worried about. Going home. You're more worried about going home than you are about actually finishing the mission. You know what probably happened? MacArthur probably set up a protocol if Lobos was ever to be reconnected without him doing something first, that it would shoot itself out of the fucking sky. 'Cause that's what he would do. He would prevent it from being able to take off without his permission. How the hell could I have done anything? I literally reconnected the dish right in front of you. How could I have done anything?
Ryan, I swear I have no idea what happened. MPTs don't work like that. I couldn't have made it happen even if I wanted to. Not that I wanted to, I just...
I know.
Is she okay?
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be fine.
It was probably MacArthur.
She just needs a second or two or a few hours.
We can still find a way off this planet.
What now?
How likely is it that the MPT dish can still be hooked up, do you think?
Not very likely.
So, there's a small chance.
Well, we'd have to hope that the dish didn't take the brunt of the impact. And even if it didn't, it'd need to be in line of sight with Habitas, and I'd have to check all the transformers and converters and hope that they're all
I think
still
it's the last
intact.
bit of hope we have. I can't leave Sarah like this. But I can take your lead on this from here.
Okay.
So I'm commander then.
Cat?
Which, yeah.
We're counting on you.
You know, it's kind of ironic considering you were about to force me to leave the planet without even finding the one last possibility of our father's survival. It's so freaking ironic now. She was more concerned with getting home than she was actually doing the right thing. Desperate times. Hey. Okay. I'm gonna leave it off on that depressing cliffhanger. This has been a whole lot of fun. I'm loving this. I think we've got one last episode because we completed episode 6 and 7 in this one. There's about 9 chapters. I think next episode will be the last one. So yeah, this has been a whole lot of fun. I'm loving this game so much. Such an emotional roller coaster. It's insane how good they are at just gripping you with the story. But yeah, this has been a whole lot of fun. I've enjoyed this. Hey. Actually, you know what? Maybe it was a good thing that Sarah listened to us. That we listened to Sarah about not hooking up the MPT dish, because I do have a feeling MacArthur set something up to essentially have Lobos hook itself onto Mars if it was ever to be reconnected without him doing something beforehand. Some kind of code or security measure he put in place to ensure Lobos couldn't be reconnected without him wanting it to. Just kind of screwed up. Yeah. Right now, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Deliver Us Mars. If you did, think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that, be good, be well, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.